educated Daisy.
Hello everyone, I am Abongile Tunzi.
Hello, my name is Nakolo Mabaso.
Hi, my name is Yoli Swasiali.
Well, growing up, especially in my household, I was always told to tone it a bit down, and I was never really given a platform to fully express myself. Whereas in my brothers or my boy cousins were allowed to literally speak their mind and say how they feel or what they would like to do and not really want to do. Especially when it came to careers, I wanted to be either a pilot or do architecture, but I was told to go for nursing, and I never wanted that. But with my brothers, they could literally go for anything, and I, being vocal, was seen as me being disrespectful or me being way too ambitious. Whereas if it was my brothers or my boy cousins, it was seen as them literally stepping into their elements of power and authority. So yeah, that has always been a challenge, especially at my house.
With me, it has always been a financial side of things. In my community especially, women are considered housewives, taking care of their children, and men take care of the financial side of things. And I have witnessed women allow being abused because they don't bring in the finances, and it is something that really frustrates me, because it's a thing of children witnessing abuse in a way, so I don't like that.
I come from a family where my dad is a Malawian man and my mom is a Mosotho mom. So in our Malawian culture, men are expected to be the providers, where women are expected to be the caregivers. So even if you as a woman, you are qualified, you are educated, and you have the ability to work, or you want to start your own business, you are not granted that chance because the man has to be the provider, and because they see it as you wanting to take over the dominance of the men. That makes me feel bad, because I don't want to find myself in that situation. Sometimes I do even ask my mom, Hore, but why did you allow this? I feel like even if she does love my dad, I feel like if she took a stand and decided to pursue whatever career she wanted to pursue, then things would have been a bit better for us. We wouldn't depend so much on my dad. We wouldn't depend so much on men. So I want to live a different life. I want to be independent. I want to teach my children the importance of being independent as a woman. So that's my story.
My story, which growing up in my household and in my communities, women or females were not given the opportunity to go play outside our households, whereas the boy children were granted the opportunity to go to other people's houses, to go play outside. So I feel that the stereotype there was that us as girls, we were never given the opportunity or fair opportunity to have access to our childhood, to live up to what a kid would have wanted to experience.
I can say that with me, I am striving to be independent. And since I come from a culture that never allowed women to be independent or to want to strive for themselves, I want to be in power, I want to take control of my life. And I've been blessed to have a mom that is always there to encourage me to do better, to want better for myself. And that's how I'm doing it.
Adding on about mother, I think the one thing that the women in my life have instilled in me is independency, because they've taught me that I should never depend on a man or anyone else for that matter. If I want something, I should strive for it. Back to the question, my biggest support system has been my family. I've been fortunate enough to have a family that has adapted to the new ways of raising children. So they always motivate me to strive for anything that I want. And even if I fail, I shouldn't see that as a limitation. I should always go for whatever I want to pursue.
I personally strive for personal growth, and I was very much fortunate to meet people that really helped me to see beyond the limitations that I've always had growing up. And I really do that by implementing everything that I've been taught by those people. And by that, I literally grab every opportunity that is granted to me and I just go for it. If I fail, it's okay, I learn. And if I will achieve whatever the goal that was, then great, because then I get to teach the next person the experiences and the lessons that I got out of that whole thingy that I was actually aiming for. So yeah, just implementing. I feel like implementing is the most important part here, because I can be taught something, but then if I'm not really implementing it, then it won't really work. I won't get where I really want to be.
One thing my mom and my aunt always tell us with my cousins is that funda ukwazi uzimela. So I believe in independence and I want to be independent. Yeah. I feel like mainly I would prove myself that beauty does come with brains. So it's something that I would love to show people that this stigma of people looking beautiful does not only mean that they can't think for themselves, they can think for themselves.
Or they just beautiful, just to be an accessory, or be a person to be next to someone or dependent on someone.
And also just to add on, I feel like it also goes back to you knowing who you are, because if you know that you're not really defined by how you look, you know, that also plays,
Continue.
I feel like that really plays a huge part too, because now what the next person has to really say about you or what they think about you doesn't really get to you, because you know who you are. You're not defined based on what they think about you.
It's more about standing firm to what you believe.
And standing for yourself.
And presenting yourself regardless of what another person perceives you as or sees you as, if I may say.
I feel like if he loves me, he has to love me for me. Love me the way I am, love me with my looks, love me with the way that I dress. If a man says that you shouldn't dress this way, then why did he come to you? It's like he wants to now take control over your life. And that's not love.
And I honestly feel like it's nobody's place to actually say how one should dress or look, you know.
Trying to change a person, that should be bottom of the list.
If you let a male do that to you, that means you're giving him the power to control you. So I feel like you should never do that.
And it all goes back to self-esteem.
It does.
Because I feel that if your self-esteem is low, that's when you allow people to push your boundaries and everything.
True.
I think it would be, because we will get the opportunity or the chance to get things from a male perspective, not only from a woman perspective, we might be sitting here and saying that men want to be dominant because of this, and that, and only stating the bad things because we are women. But if we had a male, then he would also be given the chance to tell us other things that I don't know how to say it, but to like he will have the power to now say,
to give us his
own point of view. Yes.
For me, I feel it does not matter if it's a woman or a man, because the goal is one thing. They are trying to help us as girls reach our full potential. So I feel like it does not matter if it's mainly a woman or a man that is part of the Miss Free State brand. At the end of the day, they are males in part of the Miss Free State brand. Yeah, but it does not matter.
For me, I feel that it is important that we do have a male in the Miss Free State. Not only for us, but to also try and push pageantry for males, for instance. Because I feel that male pageantry don't have exposure like female pageantries do.
Yes.
Whereas, how do you empower a man about a man's problems? For instance, the suicide rate for men is so high. Mental health for men is so high. But as a woman, how do I go about having such conversations? But I cannot fully relate to.
Yes.
So I believe them being in this platform will encourage them to bring more exposure to the male side of pageantry, so that they also get the empowerment that we get as women.
It's not.
It's definitely not a man's world. Women now are taking over. I know business women. I know women who are doing well in construction, who are doing well in civil engineering. I know, for example, Funny Chef. I don't know if you guys know her. She's doing well. She is a chef.
I also know Siva.
Yeah.
Siva's Table, that's my favorite show. But yeah, but it's more of us as women promoting each other's businesses and supporting them. I feel that my role model, especially in the financial literate side, would be DJ Zinhle. I feel that because she's a DJ, a lot of people undermined her skills, her business way of doing stuff. For instance, DJing is not her only financial stream. She now sells jewelry. I know she has her own sunglasses, beverage, and I also know that she recently dropped her own fragrance. So the way that she used her platform to be able to also find other income streams in the same industry, that's very encouraging for me.
For me, For me, it has to be Nomza Mombata. Nomza Mombata, she advocates for human rights. I would say she understands the struggles of being a student. I remember she dropped out of university and then went back to study, and she got her qualification. And basically, Nomza Mombata is a very good example of beauty with brains. She is now representing South Africa very well overseas. So yeah.
Well, I look up to Lisa Nichols. So Lisa Nichols is an author, she's an actor, she's a motivational speaker. Well, she does a lot of things. And if there's one thing that I like about her is the fact that I like how she's grounded in everything that she does. And I like how she's actually like a daily reminder to me that it's okay to give myself 1,000 chances And when I get to 1,000, it's okay for me to press reset and literally start again. Like to just like keep on starting over and over again up until I get it right. And I just love her perspective on life, how optimistic she is. I really like about her. I really like that about her.
For me, I like Ausgutazo Ditebe. She's a model and has entered Miss South Africa twice.
And she made it to the top 5.
Yes. I like the fact that even though she's different, she came out and presented herself. She embraces her difference, and it shows that she loves herself, and that's why I look up to her.
Yeah, she's a definition of imperfections are beautiful.
Yes, she is.